Number one defense on the field. 25 seconds. No timeouts. You can't let them get out of bounds. You can't give up a big play. Those are the two things that you're thinking right about now if you're Seattle. Give them a completion. Stay back. You've given up big play after big play. Don't let them get any choke plays. They got to score a touchdown here. And somehow keep them in bounds and bring them to the ground.
Stafford in the gun. 7 of LA. 1st and 10. There's the snap. He drifts back in the end zone. There's a long line drive down the middle. Caught, leaping catch. 30-yard line of LA. Nakua got 23. First down. They quickly assemble at the line. They're at their own 30. And Stafford gets the snap under center and spikes it. 2nd down and 10. 38 seconds to go. Make it 10 seconds to go. 38 seconds on the play clock. 10 seconds to go. And the ball's at the 30 of LA.
And here's the tough thing. You have to get a choke play here. If you're going to try a Hail Mary, you've got to get a choke play here. But you have no timeouts left. So a choke play is going to use the clock all the way up unless you can get the choke play and out of bounds.
They stop the play. They stop the play. As an official was running out from the near sideline, and a timeout was taken, the final one for Seattle. 10 seconds left.
And the other option, and I hate to say it because we've seen it a couple times over the last couple weeks, the other option is you throw it up into traffic and see if you can draw a penalty. And that stops the clock, and it gives you the chunk play that you're looking for. But there's not a whole bunch of options right here.
No, they're not.
You just cannot let them get behind you if you're Seattle. Even if they complete a chunk play out of bounds, you cannot let them get behind you.
7 defensive backs. 10 seconds to go. Rams at their 30 down by 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Sets in the pocket. Plenty of time. Winds up. Throws to the near sideline. Caught. 50-yard line and out of bounds. Nakua. The clock at 1. Oh, to keep the clock going. It's over. It's over. Seattle has won. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. The officials are still on the field. Did Nakua get out of bounds? He caught it. And they're going to clear the field.
The rubber was down in bounds. The game is now over.
Oh! That's it. The Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60. It's their first trip to the Super Bowl in 11 years. It's a rematch with the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara. They win tonight over the Rams, 31-27.
And what a football game, Kevin. This is what it should come down to when you're talking about going to the Super Bowl. Both teams battled to the end. Both quarterbacks played great football. That last play was a game of inches. Puka Nakua is just about out of bounds when his knee hits. He's being contacted as he touches the ground. So he's in bounds. That finishes the game. But what a great football game. Congratulations to both teams on a tremendous year. But congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for winning the NFC and heading back to Santa Clara.
I don't think anyone was more in the crosshairs than the Seattle quarterback, Sam Darnold. And boy, did he produce 346 passing yards, 25 of 36, 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions, no turnovers by the quarterback who had been plagued by turnovers the second half of the season.
Well, here's a quarterback that's won 28 games over the last 2 years. As much as anybody in the history of the NFL, tied with Tom Brady, yet still didn't have the respect of everybody because there were a lot of factors. We hadn't seen him win the big game. We hadn't seen him carry his football team, and this was his moment. This was his moment. They got the ball back with 4 minutes and something to go, and you're thinking, oh, Matthew Stafford's going to get one more shot. And Sam Darnold says, no, he's not. I'm going to finish this thing with the offense on the field. Yes, they had the last 20 seconds in Hail Mary mode, but what a drive by the Seattle offense to cut down the clock, give it back to Stafford with really no chance to put a touchdown on the board. Tip your hat to Sam Darnold, because I think he answered a whole bunch of questions tonight.
We are in the press box, and it is shaking. In fact, this is not the first time tonight that it's been vibrating. You can feel it, and no one is left, because the Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl with a 31-27 win over the LA Rams. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, 153 receiving yards and a touchdown catch. And Seattle is going to Super Bowl 60 to play the New England Patriots. And live to the field in Ross Tucker.
Guys, I'm here with former Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp. Cooper, you're going back again. Tell me what your emotions are like right now.
I love you, man.
He's embracing with one of his former coaches right now. You're going back, man. How does it feel?
It's surreal, man. I just for this story to play out how it has, all glory to God, man. I got nothing else to say. I mean, it's been unbelievable. It's been hard. It's been really hard, but man, the people here, the guys here, the coaches, it's just too much for words. But go and have this opportunity that we have in front of us now. It's exciting.
I can see you're getting emotional talking about it. How much of it is because you're here in Seattle, and how much of it is getting all the hugs from your former teammates and coaches?
And it's a little bit of everything, man. It's some of those guys are my best friends, and so to be on this field, to share this field with them, just having gone through the last year, what it's been, the last few years, really, no words.
You had the game-winning touchdown, and then you had the gigantic third down conversion at the end. Walk me through those two plays.
I mean, backside of a progression, and Sam did a good job clicking through. Touchdown, real similar to the first time we were in LA. Call ball underneath, didn't do a very good job keeping my feet. This time I was able to keep my feet and get in the zone. And at third down, I just knew that DB was on my back and did the cardinal sin of reaching on third down. You never do that. Never do that. But, man, we got it done.
Congratulations, man. Go enjoy this thing.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Fellas,
Ross, we thank you. 31-27. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. They've beaten the Rams. They'll face the New England Patriots.
Yeah, what a game. So happy for Cooper Kupp. Obviously, it's been a journey. Super Bowl MVP with this Rams team a number of years ago. And then obviously it's never easy to leave a team that you've had such a great impact on. So he talked about how tough it was. Come to a new place, try to figure out your role with the new team, and then to make some critical plays in this moment against that team to send your team back to the Super Bowl. Extremely excited for him.
Has this not been one of the great postseasons in the history of the NFL? So many close games. We've had snow globe games. We've had great quarterbacking. I mean, we've had some surprise winners, new entrants, and like every step of the way has been magnificent.
I think it's just beautiful because this is probably the one year going into the playoffs that you looked and said, I don't know. I don't know who's going. I don't know who's the favorite. And I think because of that parity, we've got exactly what you're talking about, an unbelievable postseason. Man, our fans just have to continue to fall in love even more and more with this game after what we've seen.
Seahawks have beaten the Rams 31-27. We'll come back with the post-game report and the presentation of the George Halas Trophy. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl to play the Patriots. You're listening to the NFC Championship game on Westwood One.